welcome back to AK2 Creations. So if you want to receive the notifications of such good videos, please subscribe my channel and activate the bell button. Recall the process of cellular respiration. When the oxygen is needed for mitochondria to break down glucose molecules, oxygen is transported from lungs to the cells of the body by a vehicle called blood. Think that blood is a vehicle and the hemoglobin is a fuel in it. Blood has a protein called hemoglobin which helps to carry the oxygen to the cells of the body. But the question is, from where the blood is pumped? You are going to know in this video. The circulating system. Due to the blood vessels, the blood flows throughout the body. Similarly, there are three types of blood vessels, namely arteries, veins and blood capillaries. So let's know about arteries.
Arteries are the blood vessels which takes the blood from the heart to the all parts of the body. All arteries takes only oxygenated blood, but there is an exemption. Arteries are further divided into two types, namely pulmonary arteries and systemic arteries. Pulmonary arteries are the only arteries which takes deoxygenated blood, whereas the systemic artery called aorta takes oxygenated blood to all parts of the body.
Next up we have veins.
Veins are the blood vessels which takes the blood from the parts of the body to the heart. Veins are further divided into three types: superior vena cava, inferior vena cava and pulmonary veins. Generally, all the veins collects deoxygenated blood, but the only vein which takes oxygenated blood was pulmonary vein.
Finally, let's know about blood capillaries.
These are very small in structure. We can't see them with our naked eye. The main function of the blood capillaries is they exchange the materials between the blood and the tissue cells.
Let's see the internal structure of the heart.
Heart is like a central storage of blood. Take a close look on heart. Heart is made up of cardiac muscle. Heart has four chambers, namely right atrium, right ventricle and left ventricle. Each atria and ventricles are divided by the walls called septum.
And this is the superior vena cava and this is inferior vena cava. This is the biggest artery called aorta. These are pulmonary arteries and these are pulmonary veins. In between the auricles and ventricles, some valves are present. This is tricuspid valve and this is bicuspid valve. Now let's see the circulation of blood in detail.
Firstly, the deoxygenated blood was taken from the body parts and the cells to the right atrium by superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Then the tricuspid valve was opened. The deoxygenated blood in the right atrium moves to right ventricle. Then the pulmonary arteries takes this deoxygenated blood to the lungs. Here the deoxygenated blood becomes oxygenated. Then the pulmonary veins takes this oxygenated blood to the left atrium. Then the bicuspid valve was opened. Oxygenated blood moves to the left ventricle. And the oxygenated blood from the left ventricle is transported to all the parts of the body by aorta. So this is about circulation of heart.
Have you ever thought that why do we get lumped up sound in heart? So let's know about cardiac cycle.
When the deoxygenated blood reaches atria, then it moves to right ventricle. This deoxygenated blood was forcefully pushed into pulmonary arteries. Then our heart produces lump sound. After that, the tricuspid valve is closed. Then it causes dub sound.
So now you can see the brief explanation of circulation in animated video.
Heart is a muscular organ that pumps blood into the vessels. To prevent the mixing of oxygen-rich blood and the carbon dioxide containing blood, the human heart is divided into 4 chambers. The upper 2 chambers are called auricles and the lower 2 chambers are called ventricles. Let us see how the heart pumps blood. When the both atria get relaxed and the both ventricles get contracted, then from the lungs, pulmonary vein brings oxygenated blood into the left atrium. From the body parts, vena cava brings the deoxygenated blood into the right atrium. The aorta carries oxygenated blood from the left ventricle to the various parts of the body. Similarly, the deoxygenated blood in the right ventricle is carried by pulmonary artery to the lungs for oxygenation. There is a valve between the atrium and ventricle which prevents backflow of blood. When both atria gets contracted and both ventricles get relaxed, then the valve between the atrium and ventricle opens. The oxygenated blood gets transferred from left atrium to the left ventricle and the deoxygenated blood gets transferred from right atrium to right ventricle. The ventricle pumps the blood throughout the body.
So friends, that's all about today's video. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. And for more updates, activate the bell button. Thank you for watching. So this is Akshit signing off.